Hey everyone, welcome to Eats in the 603. I'm John Byrne. Today I'm in Amherst, New Hampshire at the Smokehouse Barbecue. We're gonna go inside, order some awesome barbecue. We're also gonna meet the owner, Dave. He's the pitmaster here, so let's go meet Dave, interview him, and see what this place is all about. Hey everyone, it's John Byrne here with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Verani Realty. Welcome to Eats in the 603. As a busy realtor, I'm always on the go and eating out wherever and whenever I can. So I like to focus on restaurants in the areas that I work and play in. All right, I'm standing here with Dave. Dave is the owner and the pitmaster here at the Smokehouse in Amherst. So Dave, how long have you been here?
So we opened our doors about 1.5 years ago, and since then it's been great. We've gotten a lot of support from the community, friends, family. We've been very busy, so.
Nice. It's actually super crazy in there right now. It gets pretty busy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it gets real busy. Nice. Especially, I mean, for a Thursday, it's pretty busy.
So tell me about what you do, how you do it, like your process on smoking meat and everything you do.
Sure. So for the brisket and the pork, we start a day ahead of time. Okay. So we start the brisket and the pork goes for about 14 or so hours, depending on the size. You have to take that into consideration when you're adjusting times, because barbecue is all about time and temperature. Yep. So if those two things don't align, sometimes it doesn't come out right. The other thing that we do is we always try to source as much local as we can.
Nice.
As far as the meat's concerned, it's really high-end meat. So the beef is going to be 1855 Black Angus.
Nice.
And I'm very specific about the type of pork that I use. So it's not really where it comes from. It's the breed when you're talking pigs.
Yep.
So I use a full heritage hog pig, and I source it from Canada, which I was very particular about the pig. And then as far as the wood we use, the wood is extremely local. It comes right from Brookline, New Hampshire, from a good friend of mine. His name's Nick Burby. He owns Burby Firewood, and it's actually cut to a very specific size as well. And then once that gets done, when I come in early in the morning, the ribs and chicken go on.
Okay.
So,
awesome.
kind of a 24-hour process all the time.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah.
So how early do you get here in the morning?
So I relatively 5:36 in the morning, and then you just kind of work until our big thing is we always wanted to make sure that in barbecue you never want to sell yesterday's product. It would be some places do it, and it's just not what we do. So we sell out pretty much every day. On any given day, we can go from 600-700 pounds a day to 1,000 pounds.
Wow.
On the weekends, we go in excess of 1,500 pounds of meat, and we load that one up, and then that one up, and that one's actually twice as big as that one is. And they just both do their thing, and they cook, and we watch it and serve it the next day.
Wow, awesome.
Everybody asks me all the time, why don't you do cornbread? Yep. And my answer to not doing cornbread is the size of my oven.
That's my oven.
That's my oven, and it cooks our beans for 14 hours. It never stops cooking beans. So and the bean pot is as big as the oven. So it's, unfortunately there's no option. So we do hush puppies.
I did have a hush puppy. They were great.
Yeah, I think my mother-in-law would have been upset if I didn't do hush puppies. So what he's doing right now The big thing that separates us, John, is we pull everything to order, and it's, as you can see, it's steaming, so it's probably, 100 degrees where he's pulling that right now. We don't pre-pull anything. So as you order it, that's where it's going out. It's as fresh as it's going to be. And I think that's one of the big things that separates us from other people is that. So what we do is once it comes out, we put it in a warmer, and I wrap all of my brisket in butcher paper. It's what keeps it moist while it's in the warmer. We'll fill this up with just brisket and pork, and then I have this exact same warmer upstairs that we'll fill up on the weekends. Fill both of them up. So, and then this is this is Gertrude. She's our, so I decided I wanted to name both of my smokers. I thought it was really important, and we're German, so it's they were going to be German names. So that's Helga out there, and this is Gertrude here. So what happens is it's a rotisserie smoker. So when all the meat goes on, it actually rotates and it bastes itself as it's cooking. So all the meat bastes itself. And right now we're using it as a warmer because we don't have enough room in this one. So.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Dave. What is on this amazing looking plate you just brought out?
All right, so what we got here is you have our 3 meat combo. So we consider it a plate. So we have the pulled chicken, which is pulled by hand. So we basically take half chickens, we smoke them. When you order it, we pull it to order. And then you have the fatty brisket, which is always a favorite of a lot of our customers. And then something that just got a really nice write-up for us was our hog wings. And you got yours barbecue, which is my homemade buffalo sauce mixed with our homemade spicy sauce, our little spicy sauce. And then this is my mother-in-law's collard green recipe. And then our baked beans, which we cook for 14 hours. And then our hush puppies. And everything here is made from scratch every day. And then the other thing is the white sauce we make specifically for the chicken. So enjoy. Thanks, John.
So I don't know where to start first. I did try the chicken already with his white sauce. What do they actually call it? Chicken paste. No, that makes sense. So it's really good on the chicken. There's also some other cool sauces here. There's a spicy sauce. They make all their own sauces. There's a sweet sauce. And then this one's probably going to be my jam. It's the bourbon sauce. I'm going to start. Actually, I'm going to try a little of the sweet. Put it on the brisket. Oop. There goes my napkin. So he gave me a fattier brisket instead of a lean brisket. It's fatty, obviously, but super lean, super tender, and it's really good with that sauce. I'm actually gonna try a little bit more with the bourbon, just for funsies. All right, well, I'm gonna go beans next. Said it's his mother-in-law's recipe. Maybe. There's actually like pulled pork in it. That's really good. I'm not a bean person either. Now, I've never had collard greens before, but I feel like you have to have them when you're having barbecue, so I'm gonna give it a whirl. I actually got a little kick to it. It's interesting. So I'm really excited for these hush puppies. I'm going to put a little honey on them. All right. Last thing I'm going to try. Hog wing. This is where things are going to get messy. It's got barbecue sauce on it, so it might be actually really spicy. Ooh. It's like sweet and spicy. It's really good. Definitely really tender. definitely really messy. So everything was amazing on this plate. If you find yourself in Amherst, New Hampshire on 101, or even in the vicinity at all, stop down at Smokehouse in Amherst. Really good barbecue. Sides are really good. They actually kind of made me a bean lover, so definitely come on down.